What's up, everyone? Half of you probably don't know me. The other half of you have probably heard who knows what about me. I'm sure there's all kinds of crazy, really fucked up rumors, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're true. And maybe some of them are. I mean, I don't know. I just am never one to judge, especially from something somebody else says. Like, if we meet and I think you're cool, then you're cool. If you do something to me that is messed up, okay? People make mistakes. If you do it again, then, you know, whatever. I guess I don't need you in my life type shit. Like, I never really understand why I do so many favors for people, and people usually aren't as generous as I am. They're more worried about themselves, and I tend to be a nurturer, so I don't know, I like to help people, and I like to make people feel good, and I don't even know, I am just so bored. My roommates are asleep, and none of my friends are awake either. I don't really have many. I'm trying to make some. I just got out of a 6-year relationship, which was on and off for a while, to be fair, but I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I like that I'm not fighting all the time, and I like that I'm not angry and sad over stupid things like putting too much chili on my corn dogs, and that's literally a fight that we had. Like, he made me chili cheese corn dogs, and I was like, I can't eat these. There's like way too much chili on them. Like, I just can't eat these. And he got so mad. He was like, you know what, Nancy? I'm just gonna start fucking someone else. And I was just like, oh, oh, over the chili? Over the chili, bro? Like, what's this chili? What was it? Meat. Some beans. Actually, it's hot dog chili. It's not even real chili. So, of course I don't want a bunch of that. I mean, ew. Just, why? It was like the whole plate was just like smothered. Like, I couldn't even see my hot dogs or my buns. Like, literally. Like, I saw like a string of the shredded cheese, you know? And I was like, no. Like, I was like, why didn't you just make me chili? Why are there hot dogs? Is this a chili casserole? Is this some kind of new like hot dog chili casserole that you invented all of a sudden? I mean, come on. And you're gonna start sleeping with someone else because of this? Please. Like, it was just, it was so stupid. Like, fights like that we had. I mean, we had some good times, I guess. I don't even know why we kept trying. Honestly, I think it was because we didn't want to see the other person with someone else, and we had actually split up before numerous amounts of times, for reasons that I don't want to go into detail to, just because they're a little too personal. And we would always get back together, and this time it is done. It's over. And before that, okay, I've been in a serious relationship since I was 12 years old. I just turned 26. That's longer than 10 years. That's 14 years. And of course I've been single like a little bit, like maybe a week in between or something. But honestly, like, my first relationship was 12 to 16. Then when I left him, it was 16 to 18. And then the next one was 18 to 21. And then the last one was 21 to 25, and I just turned 26. We broke up on March 20th. So I don't even know how to single. Like, I need advice on how to single. Does anyone have comments on how to be single? Like, I am having trouble like liking my own company and not needing to depend on someone. And I do miss him. Just having that person that you're comfortable with and that you know loves you and that you put time in for. But you know, when the day ends, if all you're doing is crying, then, you know, I cry now a little because of it, but it's because I miss him and I feel like, who cares? You know, why am I even talking about it? This is the problem. I'm dwelling. I'm a dweller. You'll notice that. I'm going to start doing these live feeds a lot, as if anyone will watch them. Don't really care if they do, but it's fun for me. But I'm a dweller. That's one thing you'll probably figure out about me, which is not a good trait at all. I'm also kind of passive aggressive a little bit. but only passive about some things, because some things I'll straight up be aggressive about. Like, there's no passive to it. Like, and I think I'm pretty hard to be around sometimes. I'm short-tempered and I get angry, but at the same time, I have another side that's like funny and, nice and can have a good time and wants to have a good time and doesn't mind to, spend money to have a good time with my friends. There's also another side of me who is completely antisocial and anxious. But of course, I notice that like literally everyone in our generation is anxious, or they don't know what it is, or they think it's cool, or whatever it is. But I don't think I realized that I had anxiety until a few years ago. I thought it was just something else. But when you're nervous to make phone calls, or just, I don't want to get into the list. I shouldn't have to explain it, but oh well. Anyways, my life right now, I just lived in Lexington. Before that, I lived in Oklahoma, and before that, I lived in Nashville. Nashville was probably my favorite. I got kicked out of there. That's actually a really funny story, and I'll do that on a story time. I should probably do a story time in this video. Okay, I have one. So I have this friend, and we'll call her Gretch, short for Gretchen. Okay. And, she had been introduced to someone named Detective Allgood. Actually, she hadn't been introduced to him yet, but she kept calling him Dr. Feelgood, and I just couldn't, I don't know. It was just so funny. Like, Dr. Feelgood, like that's what you got from Detective Allgood. I don't know. I just thought it was funny, but I love my Gretch. I love my Gretchen. Shout out to you. That's not her real name, but it doesn't even matter. Because what really does matter if you think about it? I mean, what, your own happiness? And every time someone tells me to love myself now, I literally think of that Justin Bieber song, and I'm like, are you being a sarcastic dick? Or are you actually telling me to love myself? Like, which one do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, another Justin Bieber reference. Not really a believer. I like the song Love Yourself. That's about it. And I actually like the girl version better by, what is it? Is it Sony? Anyways, she's amazing. I like the girl version better. I actually listen to hers a lot more than his. Yeah. I have been trying to write more music. I actually have a song on SoundCloud. It's not very popular. It's called Spellbinding. I think you can find it if you type in Fluent Unicorn. I don't know. I also have really crappy quality videos on my Facebook from when I had a shitty cricket phone. And now that I have this S7 Edge, I should make more covers and more videos. And I think I'm going to make a YouTube channel, me and my other friend, who I also will call her, I don't know, Chloe. We're probably going to make a channel together because we're pretty funny when we're together. It doesn't seem like I'm funny right now because I'm not being funny right now. So why would it seem that way? I like anti-jokes. They're pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I could just tell you all the jokes in the world. Don't really feel like I'm in that type of mood at the moment. I do have to work tonight, unfortunately, and that's never, well, I don't dread it. I like my job. I actually really love my job. I'm thankful for it. I have a nice one. I don't really like living in Georgetown, though. I would love to transfer to Florida and live with my sister. Even just move to Louisville. Like, I've wanted to live in Louisville forever, and I know a lot of people there. The people here, no offense, you guys, because some of you are probably from here. And some of you probably know me and have known me and known how crazy I used to be, / possibly still am. And you might still judge me, and you do your thing. That's up to you, because I never really cared. Never really affected me about what you think. And then, like, oh, all these like, oh, if you don't pay my bills, slash blah, I don't care about your opinion of me. Okay, why should someone paying your bills like I don't understand. Like, okay, why does my money have to be involved? Why do you have to bring that into any reason of why you would take my emotions into effect? Like, okay, so if I have money, then you care about what I think? I don't get that. That's so rude. I don't know. There's a lot of, oh, and has anyone ever noticed, like, who makes these memes that everyone relates to? I can't think of an example at all right now. But, like, have you ever noticed those memes where you read one and you're just like, oh my God, that's totally me. And if someone else realized that, then it's probably a shit ton of other people, like the other 300,000 people that liked it. Like, I don't know, losing your socks in the dryer, or I don't know. I can't think of literally one example right now. This is ridiculous because I usually know all of them. And I had not caught up on Supernatural, but my mom totally blew the inning for me, and I'm not going to blow it for you guys. And I'm kind of bummed. I kind of want to blow it for you guys just for revenge. Like, but it's okay. I mean, she was just wanting to talk to me about it and just hoping I watched it. But my freaking computer's broken, and I can't do the whole Cody thing. So I'm just Netflixing, and they're not the best. They're just not. I guess I live in a pretty cool place, have a cool job. I just don't like the state. I need better friends, or slash any friends. I'm pretty cool. I like to read, paint, play music, play video games, occasionally go out, take walks, go on hikes, anything adventurous. I need adventures this summer. Those would be fun. The past 3 years of my life have been in a miserable relationship where I just couldn't spread my wings. And now that I'm able to spread my wings, I don't even know how to go about it. I don't know how to date around. I don't know how to single. I don't know how to alone. I've been working on enjoying my own company, and yeah, it's rough. It really is. I have a lot of friends online, and that's kind of a bummer because it would be nice, like, if you could ever hang out with them in person without having to drive 15 miles. But I mean, these days we have Skype and video chat and Snapchat, and I don't even do any of that. So I guess what I'm trying to work on now are hobbies and making friends, instead of trying to work out a horrible relationship that just wasted so many of my years. I mean, hell, the past 14 years of my life have been dedicated to trying to work shitty relationships out, and I ended up with a decent job and all of that. But I mean, because of all of that, I literally missed out on a lot of being a kid, a lot of growing up, a lot of things that I should have been more focused on, like school and all that. And I got into a lot of trouble, and I didn't care about anything other than these stupid guys who were literally just nothing to begin with. Like, you know, they're literally irrelevant to any of my success or anything I could have been. I mean, they were just always what consumed me, and just having someone, and I don't know if that has anything to do with not having my dad in my life all the time. Is that a daddy issue thing? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just need to work on building friendships. My best friend, Odge, just had a baby, and I haven't even went and saw him yet. But I'm going to, because I'm off the next 4 days. I mean, I've been working the past 10 days I've worked, I've only been off one, so I'm working tonight and then I'm off the next 4 nights. I work third shift, so my days are a little backwards from everyone else's. I usually have weekends off, Fridays and Saturdays, and that's nice. But yeah, usually no one else has weekends off. But so it's kind of a drag. Kind of a drag sometimes. I really need to try to beat this mission on Destiny again, but after so long, you're just over it, you know? I really need to finish my energy drink because I got off at 7 a.m. and I haven't slept yet. And I have to get at least 5-6 hours. And I usually leave here by 9 because I pick my friend Theo up from work. And I realize that literally no one probably cares about anything that I'm saying because it's not even entertaining. I'm not prepared. My next live chat will be better. It'll be more prepared and thought out, and I'll have like valid points that I want to make and a couple good story times that I want to go through. I am just a chatterbox. I have been a chatterbox towards everyone lately because I usually have that one person that I talk to and he's gone. And I lost friendships throughout that. I didn't work on family relationships throughout that. I just worked on that one. And I don't have anyone to talk to. That's how sad this is. I'm talking to you live on Facebook about literally nothing. It's not entertaining. I'm sure people will make fun of me or whatever, but I guess you just subject yourself to that whenever you put yourself on the internet, you know, whenever you open yourself up. I guess I'm gonna get off here and who knows, pick a drive. It's supposed to storm the next 3 days. It's not too bad, but I was kind of hoping I could spend some time outside. But I can spend some time watching storms. Anywho, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye, 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 bye.